people make you feel bad. And I tell you, they was gonna come in. I tell you, you just gotta wait a little minute. They come in and they shake the table, chopping off their. Did you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said? She said chopping off their DICKSs. That's crazy. Why would you say that, calling out? Why would you say that? I don't know why you crashed out like that, girl. We could have had a conversation with your bigoted ass. Hey, Lee.
Hey, oh my God, she was insane. I'm like, okay, how fast can I get to all the controls?
It shouldn't be their policy. How you gonna tell the school what their policy is? That's crazy. And she's still in the viewers, by the way, so she can hear everything that we're saying. How you gonna call out anti-Semitism while you being a whole bigot? That's what I want to know.
What I don't understand is like, we've all been in high school. By high school, we know basically kind of who we are and what we're forming into being. And pronouns don't hurt you. That child may decide they don't want that pronouns next week. Just go with it. It's pronouns. Who cares? It's pronouns. They don't hurt. I promise.
Yeah, I think these people just come in here to crash out. She's like, of course you're gonna mute me. Yeah, because you're trying to overtalk. Like, are you okay?
Well, she also called you a flaming liberal, I think, or something like that. I was just like, oh, okay, all right. I mean,
That's all you got.
I'll own that title too if you want me to. I don't care. Call me what you want to call me. I've been called worse on this app. Whatever.
I told you they was gonna come in. You just gotta wait a little bit, baby. They come in, baby. They trickle on in here because this morning we had about 30-something people. It was crazy. I had to end. Yeah, they was doing the most.
Yeah, that was when I was in the midst of all my meetings, like serious meetings that I have to like actually pay attention to. They're making us be on camera now. I'm like, that means I gotta get up and put on makeup. I don't want to put on makeup.
Look presentable.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh wait, I can't have on my t-shirt. I've got to have on a regular blouse. You know, got to pretend to be an adult. You back, Mimi? I need help. I suck as a mod.
Mimi. Oh, I'll show you my hookah before they come in again.
Yeah, I need to see it.
Yeah, it's so pretty. I love it. It's like $40. Can't beat it. Hold on.
Mimi, I'm from Jersey. I'm nothing if not honest.
I'm not in the house yet. It's okay, Mimi. You know I got it until you come up.
Yeah, Cascade, they're teaching me. Oh. Okay, so I love the color. So dragon fits because it looks very oriental themed. Yeah.
I was thinking dragonfly. Hey, this is my baby dragonfly.
Oh, I love that.
Yes, girl. Mimi, let me tell you what I do. I sprinkle a little up there.
I assume
if you catch my drift, I sprinkle a little.
Oh, but
you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, you do know I'm going to call her a she because the hookah's a she. Because I like pronouns, and she's pretty.
Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah, they over here crashing out, Mimi. You know this story got these people hot and bothered, baby. She said, Zuko, what are you talking about? What?
Zuko?
I'm not even going to entertain that with a response because, okay. All right, here we go. Here we are, everybody. I want y'all just read that comment and don't even, yeah.
I don't know if that's in defense of the teacher or in defense of the student. I don't know. I'm confused, Zuka.
Yeah, that's why I just said I'm gonna leave it alone because I can't. I read that and my mind just, yeah, you got that.
Yeah, I
do know. On that note, let me just walk across the screen.
Hey, you said you said you were working on your next book.
Yeah, I am.
Good.
I am. Um, yeah, she did that weird thing that a lot of people do want to focus on saying minors and kids. Like let's just be these are high school kids, okay?
Yes, I think. I mean, yes.
I think she's using the word minors on purpose because you want people to think that these are
Know
under, you know,
what their preferred pronouns are.
no, you want people to think that these are elementary kids or something like that. Like I knew what she was doing. Like, girl, stop trying to twist this story.
Right.
This is a high school child that they're talking about. Like, let's stop doing that.
Right.
Don't be goofy.
Elementary and middle school, I'd be like, huh? Okay, that's a little odd. But even then, I'd just be like, yeah, what pronoun do you want?
Damn. I should have got me a longer hose if I knew it was gonna be this short. Damn, I hate short hoses.
Oh, is it? Oh,
it's a little short.
Can you
I mean,
get a
it's long
longer
enough,
hose?
but I mean, yeah, you could buy a longer one. I'm probably gonna end up buying another one. I want it a little bit longer, just a little bit. Love how you're deciding whether it's woke and to be mad. Who's mad? I just said I wasn't answering it because I thought that your question was ridiculous. How y'all be getting that I'm mad? That's what I want to know. Do I sound mad? What?
We just don't understand the context of the question.
Which I clearly said.
I know.
I must not be speaking English today. I need to ask Google what language am I speaking. Hey Google, what language am I speaking? Because I don't know that it's English because people are acting like they don't understand what I'm saying, and I don't get it.
Cascadeeeee? We're going to give you your own language.
Okay, I'm speaking Cascadeeeee. Okay, all right. Got it.
Yeah, since apparently it's not English.
Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not English. Certainly not English. How could it be English? Right? Absolutely not. Mm-mm-mm. We'll get some more people. We just gotta probably wait a little bit again, like we did before.
Yeah, they'll find a
Move out
lot.
the way. Get out my chair. Just like Zuko did. Y'all be coming on the most weirdest looking ass accounts. Y'all really do, and I just don't get it. Earlier they let me do the transparent background, but now they won't. I don't want y'all all up in my business.
Did they did you upgrade? Because they have another upgrade.
No, they keep on saying that can't download, excuse me, because my network is unstable, but that's not the truth. My network is very stable. Like what? I'm about to switch phones in a minute, but I'm using my other phone for the, TAPPER.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they mean, but they don't. And plus that phone has better, I can hook up my wired headphone to it. Hey Jen, welcome in. Stop sniffing that. Hey! My cat over here being a cat, y'all. Sorry.
My dogs are being dogs, so I understand. But I said what they really thought of them at moments. I'd be booted off this app.
How you doing? Get your daily heart me, repost, share. Apparently this topic upsets some people, and you know what? I don't care. Y'all know I don't care about upsetting people. So we'll just wait for them to come in. Hey Black Cabinet, what's up? And a lot, you hear they coming in here? Good for him. That's great. I'm like, wait, what? And how isn't $300,000 a lot of money? Y'all, what type of lifestyle do you live if you don't think that $300,000 is a lot of money? I'm sorry. Maybe I just don't live a complicated life. Because $300,000 to me, that's a lot of money. Maybe I could take that in. I'd be good.
I'd like it. I could put some in savings. I could buy a house. The things.
Right. You could invest. I mean, the money can definitely be stretched. Like y'all don't know how to turn a profit. I do. I'm a gamble a bit because what they say, you cannot have any reward without a little bit of risk. Okay. Hello. Uh oh.
What?
The growl.
Oh yeah, you can hear. That's Max, the one that's in my PFP. He's all of
Mm-hmm.
12 pounds, and he thinks he's fierce.
Uh oh. Legal super evil just shared the live. Be on 10. Um Jen, you already a mod, so you already know what to do. Look at my mods coming in and showing out. I know that's right. We're going to help Lee learn how to mod, y'all.
Well, look, I mean, Wawa's and Shantae's is a mod, but they're like calm lives that I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, this conversation gets the people riled up, and I didn't know it. I just put it up, and I was just sitting here, and next thing I know, 30-something people. I was like, oh, and they was mad, baby. They was mad. I mean, you see how they coming in here now, and it's not even that number. That's what I'm saying, Jen. I be saying the same thing. Baby, give me $300,000 and watch what I do with it, y'all, baby. I'm like, and I'm gonna lie and say, oh, I ran out of money, and I'm gonna be lying my ass off. Sure am. Cause who gonna stop me? Exactly, Jen. Trickling in, tap the screen. Sure, yeah. TikTok is definitely pushing us out because people are definitely coming in. I see them. They're sharing the live. I don't know who they're sharing the live to, but so Callie, what happened was he sued. He resigned and he sued the school. So that's what happened. Um, yeah. This lawsuit was started in 2018, by the way, just so everybody knows. Yeah, he resigned because they made like a kind of compromise with him and said that he could use their last names, but the students felt singled out when he started using their last names, and so he did not agree with. I guess he didn't agree with that, or he did not like the way that went, and he resigned, and then he took out a lawsuit against the school for this amount, and he won. Well, they settled, so I mean, I guess you can, if you want to count that as a win, then sure, go right ahead. Yeah, this was in Indiana, by the way. Indiana. Well, it says it at the top too, but I'm just letting y'all know. I don't know if y'all can see that. It did. This did happen in Indiana. So yeah, let me see. We have the heart me as the gift goal because people can't seem to learn how to follow directions. If you would like to send anything to me to support the program app Live Creator, please send it to my CA. I'm using this one right now. Y'all know I switched CAs like I changed my draws allegedly. So yeah. Uh-oh. Stand by. Excuse me, my throat. Hi, Vanessa. Welcome up.
Hi.
Can we get your age for TikTok purposes?
Yeah, my age is 20.
Okay. And what do you think about this background?
I mean, I think the sentence isn't even grammarly correct. Like, what does that even mean? Preferred name, pronouns, get 650K. So, like, are they saying that they didn't use the correct pronouns?
So yes, this teacher resigned because the school's policy was that you have to use the student's preferred name or pronouns. That's why that comma is there. Um, he refused to. So in response to that, they kind of made a compromise with him, saying that he could use the students' last names. In response to that, the students felt like they were singled out because he was using their last names, and he resigned and took out this lawsuit.
And this is in Indiana?
Yep.
Wow. I didn't even hear of this until today.
Yeah. So what do you think?
I don't even know what to think. It's just such a like compacted sentence. Teacher having his preferred name.
Yeah, so basically, students' rights versus religious liberty. What side do you take? Hello? Oh, Vanessa. Welcome back, Sierra. We back again. I tell you I was coming back. Well, guess what? Save me the hassle. Hayden, why are you saying W for the teacher? What happened? Hi, welcome up, Hayden. Can we get your age for TikTok purposes?
I'm like 20 something.
20 what?
Why do you need to know all that?
For TikTok purposes, we want to make sure you're old enough to be on the live.
I said I'm 20 something.
Okay. Why did you say W for the teacher?
Cause, man, shit. He got
Okay.
bank off of that.
I don't have time for the immaturity. I really don't have time for the immaturity. It just, listen, I have nieces and nephews. Okay. So I just really don't have time for the immaturity. It just never. Hey, Shay, what's going on? Welcome back. We stirring it up with this topic again, child. Here we go. Hey, Jen.
Hey, when
It's get,
will. Sorry, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say we waking it up. Go ahead.
When will my fellow YT people realize that harming people is expensive? The $650,000 came from something, probably insurance, but that costs money. And each time there's a lawsuit that's settled through insurance, insurance rates go up and it costs more money. And where does that money come from? It comes from everyone.
Exactly.
Every single EEOC lawsuit, every discrimination lawsuit, every ableism lawsuit, every lawsuit based in racism, it costs money from somewhere. Money don't grow on trees. Dear fellow
Show
white
don't.
people, it's time to fucking unpack.
The time is now. Hayden, we muted you because that's not true. Um, um, I dropped you because you were being immature, and I just don't have time to deal with the immaturity right now. I'm currently waiting for my garden products to be delivered to me so I can plant some seeds for carrots that I want to grow. I want to grow carrots because they're good for your eyes, and as you guys know, I wear glasses. So yeah, isn't that wonderful, Lee?
Yes, it is. Although my eyesight is 2400. So I don't think carrots are going to help me at this point, Cascade.
They say it's supposed to help your eye health, so I'm just trying to improve what's already there, you know. Um, so yeah, awesome.
You're right, Aqua. He does have a really, really strangely long neck.
Somebody said that earlier. I think Rio said it.
You know, when you look at it, you're like, wait, that's like an inch too long.
Uh-oh. They're coming back, everybody. Y'all get ready.
I'm
I'm
going
gonna
on mute.
mute you,
Oh,
Melancholy, because you can join the panel. I know you can join the panel.
and I'm
Deshaun, you're muting you too, so that way you can join the panel. Okay, thank you.
muting Cascade because I'm eating dinner.
Okay, cool. Hey, Indica, what's up? Oh, you came in here real man. Let me help you out. Now tell me what I need to be talking about. The fuck?
Yeah, if somebody had a coherent argument for him winning, I'd listen to it, but none of them come up to the panel with a coherent argument.
Right. They just want to talk.
I think the school settled just because it was starting to get too expensive. I'm not so sure they would have lost in a court of law.
Who?
The school, they probably just settled just to be done with it.
Yeah, they settled. Well, allegedly, this is speculative. They settled because they wasn't sure that they can prove the substantial harm to the court.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to a jury. Sorry, not to the court, to the jury. So, yeah.
I don't know how he was going to prove substantial harm to his religion, though.
A food service associate position there?
Hold on one second.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mimi, you're in the panel.
Okay. I did for that
Mimi,
location.
you're in the panel.
Well, I'm sorry.
Did Mimi unmute? I had. Okay, I knew that was going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, she probably joined by accident.
Okay, mods, Lee, get ready.
I'm here.
Hi, Bulgarian. Welcome up. Can we get your age for TikTok purposes?
I'm 25.
Okay, thank you. And what is your opinion on this matter that we have in the background?
Teacher who wouldn't use students. I think he should have been sued.
Who?
The teacher. I agree with
Oh,
that.
so the teacher took the lawsuit against the school because he felt like it infringed upon his religious liberty.
Hmm.
Yeah, GS, they did come to that compromise, but the student said that that made them feel singled out, and after that, he resigned. So, yeah.
Oh, damn. What were they identifying as? What was the pronouns? Was it like
The article does not say what their preferred pronouns were.
like 650,000? If he, I would do the same to be honest. Like, that's a lot of money.
Where are you from?
I'm from Bulgaria.
Oh, how did you find this? How did you find this page right here that I'm on right now?
I'm an English-speaking Bulgarian, so my full page is English.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Well, get it. I was on your For You page. Lee, I'm on people's For You page. Oh my God. We've made it. So you saw this live and you wanted to join it and talk about the topic. So go ahead.
Oh yeah, 650,000. That's a lot of money to be honest. I feel like he ended to be honest. I think he ended.
Do you guys have these type of stories in Bulgaria?
No, this is not in Bulgaria. No, just in Bulgaria.
You just put it on top and poke the hole in it?
No, because the coal got to go on top. No, the teacher did not have to pay Jen Aunt Cat. So you guys, I mean, what's you guys' policy on these type of things here over there?
Like it's just having pronouns is it's unrecognized. You get recognized.
You, you said what pronouns? What?
They're not recognized. So like, if you were to say, "Oh, I'm this or I'm that," like, it's not going to be like,
Oh, they don't honor it. You're saying?
yeah, it's not valid here.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Or is it? That's a great question, Jen. Is Bulgaria LGBTQ plus friendly?
No, no, no.
Oh, are you?
No, I'm Orthodox, so no, I'm a Christian.
What does that mean?
I'm an Orthodox Christian.
So you're Christian, and that automatically means that you're not LGBTQ plus friendly?
Yeah, basically, it's in the book,
What's in the book?
the Bible.
I'm saying what's in the Bible.
You can't.
You're so stupid.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, bro. I'm just
No,
Bulgarian. This is just I'm Orthodox
no. I'm
Bulgarian.
just asking you to explain what you mean.
Yeah, it's
Please
in the
go
book.
ahead.
It's in the book. It can't be gay,
I'm
man.
asking you what's. I'm asking you what's in the book.
It's you can't be gay, basically. Like, do you want me to
Okay, Gay for TikTok purposes only. And what
GAY?
scripture? Yeah, what scripture is that? Can you point it out?
Page 254, verse 9.
What book?
Oh, it's literally the Orthodox Bible.
I'm saying what book of the Bible?
What book of the Bible? Timothy,
So you're saying Timothy chapter what, verse what?
chapter 200, verse 5.
Oh, now you're just trolling, right?
I'm not trolling. That's
You know that
that's
you
another
know.
chapter. It's his own.
Oh, so you're saying okay? Can we fact check this, please? Because I'm reaching my limit at this point.
So you said
Jen, can you fact check this, or
I can
somebody,
go to my
please?
computer for work. You said the Orthodox Bible that's in Bulgaria. I'm gonna have to Google which one that is because there's like 12 million Bibles.
The Bulgarian Bible.
I just have give me
The
a second,
Bulgarian
sir.
Bible.
I will go Google and I will let you know what Timothy chapter 210.
Yeah, I don't even think there is a chapter 200. So if you're lying, Bulgaria, we're gonna drop you.
What do you mean? There's a Bulgarian Bible. It's a Bulgarian Orthodox Bible, chapter 200.
I'm saying you're saying Timothy chapter 200.
Yeah. We have our own Bible,
So,
Bulgarian Bible.
Okay.
okay, we're gonna find out in a minute. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, chapter. Oh, they have their chapter still.
Jen Cat, if you want to join the conversation, you can certainly come up. We're gonna mute you though. Go ahead.
Okay, so what was the section,
He
Bulgaria?
said chapter 200. What was the verse? Bulgaria.
I think it was verse 9.
Verse 9. Thank you, sir. Okay. All right. In English, it's modest apparel for women. In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, propriety and moderation, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly clothing. I don't know that that has anything to do with LGBTQ plus, but
Maybe it's the wrong chapter. I think it's the wrong chapter.
Oh, now maybe it's the wrong chapter. Okay, I don't have time for this. Have a great day. Thank you.
Okay then.
but my Google skills are impressive, Cascade.
Thank you. All right, we have another one. Hold on. Welcome up, Runway. Can we get your age for TikTok purposes?
All I gotta
Can
say
we
is
get
that
your
how
hello? Can we get your hello? Hello, 1 second. Don't just come up talking. Can we get your age for TikTok purposes?
18.
Okay, I figured. What do you have to say on the topic besides W teacher?
I just gotta say that
No. All right. Thank you for joining. We appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. Y'all are really on one with this. What is this topic doing to people?
I don't know. It's. I'm still impressed by the person who said that they don't like pronouns. That
I mean, this has really got y'all in a chokehold. I mean, the way people are just coming in and y'all gonna keep getting muted, but I mean, keep coming in, child. We love it. We love the attention. And apparently, I'm on the For You page, Lee. We made it.
we hey.
Yeah, Jan, please watch the comments, cause baby, I'm quick with it. Coming here spamming the comments talking about W teacher, W teacher. Like what?
I don't even mind if they do that if they'll come to the panel and tell me why W teacher. Why did the
Right.
use of some of these pronouns offend you so deeply? I want to know why.
Wow, that picture was 9 years ago. That's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. All right, we're waiting for more people to join, I guess. y'all, y'all getting weird at this point. I don't know. I thought the evening crew was gonna be better, but the evening crew worse than the goddamn morning. Well, they about the same. I ain't gonna lie.
It's odd. It's just odd.
Yeah, certainly odd.
Well,
For
you have.
sure. Certainly odd.
Well,
For
you have.
sure.
So I am going to drop. I'm going to go read my book because I need to like expand my brain, especially after hearing some of these people. The brain cells need to regenerate. Get to work on that book, sir. Do you prefer? Actually, I was going to ask you that. So an honorific, because I know you use they them, but what honorific would you want? Because sir and ma'am don't fit.
Just say my name. Say my name. Say my name when no one is around you.
You like how do you like how respectful that can be? Just asking that question. You
Absolutely.
know, you just
I
ask
think other
the
people should mirror that, you know?
just ask the question. I ask my daughter's friends all the time, "What pronouns would you prefer?" Some of them, Cascade, have gone into tears because their parents refused to ask them that or honor it.
Exactly. Ever. I'm talking about ever. Like ever.
And
You're probably the first adult to ask them.
I,
You know?
this is why. So all of her friends. I'll tell you a short story about her best friend Elliot. Elliot is a drag queen, and Elliot, I love Elliot, and he becomes Clarice. Clarice is a little bit of a B word. Clarice is a little different. Um, but he came out to me before he came out to his parents because he actually looked at me and said, "You're a safe space." That my heart melted for knowing I'm a safe space, but my heart also broke because it's like, go tell your parents they're good people. They'll still love you no matter what. They did, by the way.
Oh.
they
Well,
were
that's
like
nice.
Elliot, stop. We love it. We don't care.
Right. I mean, we see that a lot, so I mean, yeah.
But my job was to take in all of the kids who had no place to go because nobody should be without a family.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then try to be a decent human being beyond being a grouchy. You know what? I'm trying
Right.
not to use makeup stuff. Like how I self-censored myself there. All right,
and it
ping me.
and it's okay.
So ping me if like just forward the live back to me if things get wild again. You need another mod in here.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you, Lee.
you're welcome. Bye.
See you later. Bye. All right, we got this, Jen. We got this. Oh, Nameless, why did you drop out the box? I wanted you to elaborate on what you were putting down in the comments. Come back up. I'm here. Nameless, come to the panel. Nameless to the panel, please. Don't run. Yeah, he sued Spac. I'm not saying the rest of your name. I'm just gonna call you Spac. Okay. Hey Dee Dee, welcome in. He was in Indiana. Indiana. Exactly. Fool, why does it matter? If you would like the answer to that question, please join the panel. Um, yeah. Thank you. Now, Nameless, you can join the panel. Stop commenting in the comments. We requested you up. Hold on, let me help you out. Because you know you have to treat y'all like children. Welcome up. Is it Shy or Shay or how do you say your name?
It's Shay.
Okay,
Shay.
thank you for joining, Shay. Can we get your age for TikTok purposes?
I'm 21.
Okay, thank you for joining. What did you have some questions or opinions on this matter?
I had like more of opinions. I think it's absolutely insane that he got 650K after discriminating. That's
Yeah.
crazy to me because in California, it's illegal. You have to respect someone's pronouns, especially in school. Like you could lose
Yeah.
your job, your license, everything. It's crazy
Yeah.
how state things
It was
change.
the school's policy. They did kind of make a compromise with him where he started using the student's last name. The students felt like they were singled out because of that. He and then turned resigned and took out this lawsuit and they settled. This had been going on since 2018. So they just settled this year.
Wow. I think my thing is if you're going to be a teacher and you want to work around children, why aren't you accepting to all children and who they might be
I don't
imposed
know.
as? That's
I
crazy.
don't know. It is crazy. Welcome up, Nameless. Can we get your age for TikTok purposes?
20.
I'm sorry?
I'm 20.
You're 20, okay. And what is your opinion on this matter?
Why should he have to adhere to what someone else believes that they are?
Where are you from?
I'm from the UK.
Oh, I'm assuming that you guys don't use
Over
people's
here, we
preferred
call
pronouns
you...
over there.
Over here, we respect you
So
if
that
you're respectful. If you're not respectful, you don't get respected.
so is that a yes or no? Just wanna
What was your question
just wanna
again?
make sure. Do you not refer to people as their preferred pronouns? Or?
Well, I'm gay, but if you were born a
No,
man...
no. I'm just saying
Wait,
that
I'm trying to explain. If you were born a man,
does your
I'm going to
country
call
do
you a
that?
man.
That's not what I'm asking.
People who want different pronouns aren't always trained. You do know
Do you
that,
not
right?
understand the question, Nameless? Do you need me to rephrase it?
Majority people here will either be nice and call you what you want to be called or not. I am Jen in the comments. I'm not a part of the LGBTQ. I'm a part of the LGB. There we go. Just to help you out there, Jen.
Nameless. Why are you deflecting away from my question?
I just answered your question. I said majority
You
people
did
will
not.
respect you. Majority will not.
But you just said you wouldn't.
I wouldn't,
Why
personally.
not?
Because I'm going to call you what you was born as.
Why?
Because you can't change that.
Oh, okay.
So if somebody's gender neutral, they don't deserve the respect of being called they them instead of he,
No.
her, she.
Because they, them means two people.
No, it does not.
It's
Little more.
pronouns and it's referring to a person. So I can refer to you, oh yeah, they
People
did it. And that
people
would be
say
referring
they
to
all the
you
time, and
physically.
they're not talking
Call
about
me whatever name what you under
more
the
than one
sun. It doesn't
person.
affect me.
Nameless. This is what trips me out. Do you realize that English is a bastardized language?
Say that again. Your music
Do
is
you?
loud.
Hold on. Do you realize that English is a bastardized language?
Explain that to me.
Okay, so that's a no. So you don't understand that. So when you not understand that, I don't think you understand that when people say they're not always referring to more than one person, right?
Majority of the time, they are.
No, not majority of the time. What?
Maybe
What?
speaking to you.
Okay. I don't think you're equipped to have this conversation, Nameless. I think you're going to go back down to the comments. Thank you
Americans
for
aren't.
joining, though. Have a great day. Um, I just don't have the tolerance for him.
Just
I don't know what
comfortably
y'all are doing.
illiterate.
Yeah, I'm just like, what is going on? Okay, hold on, because we got more people up here. Welcome up, Jen. You can see what's happening here, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Um, let me
It is
see.
what it
Let me
is.
choose. I don't know who was first, Danny or Auntie. So let me just let up Danny. Also, if you guys don't start sending heart me, I'm about to stop accepting people. Send your daily heart me's, tap the screen, share the live, repost the live, add it to your story. We're waiting for them to load. I don't know what's going on with y'all connection. While we're on them for load, we have Auntie Uncle in the queue. Auntie Uncle, can we get your age?
Hey,
Can we get your age for TikTok purposes?
I am 23.
Okay, and what did you want to say on this matter?
There's some things I wanted to say on this matter. I just wanted to say I think that LGBT history needs to be taught more in schools. Identity needs to be more taught in schools because I feel like we're pushing towards modern day new lifestyles and belief systems that kind of align with things that have, never been new under the sun. It's just coming out more because more people are not scared to live in their truth. And, even myself, I identify as they, them, he, him, she, her, or I identify as all of it, but I still feel like when it comes to a person who is being sued for 650K, I would like to know a little bit more about the case. Like, was it on accident? Did he intentionally
No,
disrespect your
he
pro?
sued. He wasn't sued. He sued.
Yeah, he sued because so he took a job at this school when it was the school's policy that you are to refer to the students by whatever their preferred name or preferred pronouns are. He did not agree to that, so they made a compromise and say, well, okay, you can start using the student's last name. Well, in response to that, the students felt that they were being singled out because of that, and in response to that, he resigned from the school and he took out this lawsuit against the school.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
that's the high level overview of this case.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I feel like in a situation like that, that's more legal, right? So, I think, he shouldn't be suing them for a job that he signed up for if it was in his contract because everybody has a contract before they take a job. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's something that you must abide by. And if he couldn't abide by it, then he needs to go and find him a job somewhere where they don't care. Maybe somewhere in the sundown town or somewhere in the south. I don't know. Somewhere where his kind is comfortable with not respecting people's pronouns, identity, and gender assignment. I don't know. I don't know.
No, Rip is right, Sammy, because he is using the fact that this violates his religious freedom as a guise for his bigotry, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people, when it comes to pronouns, they do try to use that as a reason as to why they cannot use the correct pronouns. They'll say, "Oh, because I'm a Christian and I don't believe blah 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 blah."
Well,
But
that's
I
the
do
point.
think, yeah, I do think that that does open up the scope, in my opinion, for it to go a little further than that. Because how, I mean, if that is the case, right? how far we're willing to take you using your religion just to disguise your hate. And I
Exactly.
think that is, I think that's dangerous, because what if
It
somebody
is.
says, "Well, my religion says I can't like black people," then what are we gonna say?
I
I mean,
could say my
we have to look at it.
religion.
We have to look at it that way. So I'm just saying.
And thank you. Yes, I love the background music. Get it? Period. That made me feel good. Anyways, um, I am someone who I will never go gender reassignment surgery. But when someone calls me she, her, when somebody calls me they, them, I don't get offended. I do identify predominantly as a male because that's how I was born. I do dress as a male, but I am feminine presenting. Like when I come in a room, you just know. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of just obvious. I don't have to say much. But when someone's curious, yeah, I will specify. But I think in a situation like this, he didn't have to go that far to, legalize or validate or solidify his bigotry, because at the end of the day I feel like people take Christianity and Abrahamic religions and they twist it into what it's really not, which is really all about personal growth and resisting temptation. And you know what I'm saying, like it's not about, okay, you judge somebody and you have to scorn them for their way of life. And that's all he was doing. He was judging whatever policy that they had to go by. And he's a homophobe. That's all it is. He's a homophobe, he's transphobe, he's biphobe, he's all the phobes. All the phobes. Wow.
Jupiter, you can join the conversation. I see that you're tussling a little bit in the comments, so please come on up. Let me go ahead and mute some of these comments. Y'all are really coming in. I think I'm upsetting the Christians. I think that's what's going on, and I really don't care.
People don't understand that their spirits. I have a group that I'm in. We call ourselves rainbow spirits because we know that we as rainbow spirits in the rainbow community, we don't really have to specify what labels we identify with. We kind of just show up and show out. It's cultures.
Hey, Maya.
It's cultures, it's religions that talk about us. Some of us are called two-spirited. Like literally, it's natural for me. This is just who I am. I didn't have to
Hey,
force it.
realist, what's up? We shaking the table.
Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody influenced me to be this way. And it's like people like him, it's way deeper than 650K settlement. It's all about seeing how he can use that fucking white privilege that they've been using for years. Oh, it's my religion and it goes against my way of life.
Oh, wow.
It's just privilege.
Don't put that stretchy. I had to mute you because you cannot put that word in the comments. It will flag the live. Please use TikTok friendly language if you're coming in here. Also tap the screen, share live, everybody. I see people are not tapping, but they're definitely commenting. Jupiter, I did mute you in the comments because I saw that you were tussling a little bit with the comments. So we would like for you to come on up if you can. If not, I do understand if you don't know how to work your phone. But yes, y'all, tap the screen, share live, get your daily heart me, repost the live, add it to your story, okay? So we can get some more people in here. Go ahead. Is Jupiter still here? I muted him, but I don't see him in the viewers. Did he leave? Oh no.
It's auntie uncle for a reason. I feel like Biggie.
Poor baby.
I feel like Biggie from off of Zeus Network.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Thank you for giving me this platform for me to express myself, Mr.
Absolutely.
Do you identify as he, him?
No, I use they, them pronouns.
May I refer to you as they, them?
Absolutely.
Okay, so they invited me to, not even just invited me, but allowed me to motherfucking be here to be myself because I'm a motherfucking star and I appreciate it. And I'm that bitch and I'm that nigga and I'm that they, them, he, him, she, her, and we are what? That bitch. Period.
Absolutely. Hold on, let me give you a little encore. Hold on 1 second. Period. All right. We love that you're excited, but please don't shake that in our ears,
My
okay?
bad.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, they. Yes, they.
Where are we going with this article, side quest? You tell me. We're just having a conversation. See where people stand with it.
It's sad because it's like, as advanced as it seems that we are supposed to be getting in our country and our world, it seems like the difference between tradition and modern day beliefs are just battling against each other. It feels like there's spiritual warfare from Candace Owens to Charlie Kirk to even Nicki Minaj, different celebrities, politicians, Donald Trump himself. Like, it just seems like there's so much going in the world where it's like there's nothing we can do about the hate in the world except for just living our truth. You want to know why, Cascade?
Why?
Because your presence is your statement, okay? You being in an environment where you are predominantly the
Oh.
only, huh?
No, no, I was responding to a comment. You can keep going.
Yeah, your presence is your statement. If you are a black woman and you curvaceous and you wear your hair natural and you don't code switch and you be in an environment where they're literally, it's predominantly white people judging you and you out here because you got a family to feed and support, they're going to judge you. But at the end of the day, you made it through that shit and you made it out alive. You know what I'm saying? It's paranoia sometimes going on because you don't know who you can trust.
And
Like you
side
said,
quest, Caleb, I hope you win that. I hope you win that case, and I hope that it does. And I really hope you win that case because I mean, it's getting ridiculous at this point. Um, if you guys want to speak on this topic, please come up and stop coming in the comments talking about W teacher. I just saw that shit all day, and I'm tired of seeing it. So y'all just gonna get muted, okay? Because this is ridiculous at this point. But no, Caleb, I do hope you win that. I do think it's ridiculous not to do so, but that's just my personal opinion. I don't know what the law will state in regards to that, but I just hope you win because it seems like when it comes to these matters that you have to provide certain proof or harm and stuff like that. And so I just hope that you win. I hope that you have all what you need to win this case. Okay. Oh, Caleb is in the queue. Hold on. Go ahead.
like, you can go out your way to not kill, not steal, not lie, not do
Unalive.
things. Yes, 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 yes. I'm not allowed to say that word. Unalive people. You can do all these things that the Bible says not to do, or you can not do these things that the Bible says to do, or you can even spread the gospel. But when it come to your job, there's some stuff that you need to know not to do. Like if I was a Christian, even spread the gospel stuff that you need to know not to do, like, which I don't identify as a Christian, but I do identify as a child of God because I don't go to church every Sunday. Stuff that you need to know not to do, like, which I don't identify as a Christian, but because I don't go to church every Sunday. I'm gonna just be real with you. um if you are a person that believes in the Lord and the gospel, that's cool, but respect other people's beliefs and be logical. Be logical. I feel like some people have truly taken religion. I feel like people have truly taken religion and just have forgotten how to be completely logical. It's like it's okay to be delusional. It's okay to hate on people. It's okay to hate on gay people. It's okay to hate on black people. And it's becoming a trend to hate on black people. Some black people hate on their own.
Yeah, it's true. Caleb, welcome up. What did you want to say?
Hate on their own.
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like uh first of all, I think it's a strong topic. And when you was talking about like the burden of bearing proof of harm done and it being substantial enough to account as like the harm, the depth of harm that was done, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um
Well, according to the law standard, because I mean,
Yeah.
personally, if you tell me it's harm, I'm gonna believe you. But
Right on.
the law is going to be the one that's going to say, well, where's the substantial harm, or where whatever's going to meet that burden that you
Of
will have to
proof.
prove. Unfortunately,
Yeah. So,
and I hate that it's like that, but that's just the way it is. We can't
but
do anything about it.
but what I wanted to say was, and learning, like, cause like I feel like so like this teacher filed a lawsuit, right? So I also was an educator and am filing a lawsuit against the education system for allowing a non-black group of children to continuously violate Title VII and call other black children and even mock black teachers as monkeys and say things like you violate Title VII, black teachers as monkeys, like at least I'm not black on a daily basis, and like use the N-word, you know what I'm saying? These are non-white folks also, so we're talking about races, and like these are non-white folks also, so we're talking about people who are not white, who are not black, you know what I'm saying, who are participating in white supremacy, you know what I'm saying? And that way in the elementary school, we're talking about elementary participating in white supremacy, you know, way in the elementary school, we're talking about elementary school kids. I was terminated for reporting it. You know what I'm saying? In the elementary school, we're talking about elementary for reporting. And so I say that to say, people are getting so brazen to the point where where the proof is very much clear. It's not as difficult anymore because depending on where you are, I'm brazen to the point where it's not as difficult anymore because depending on where you are, I'm in Southern California, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, people pride themselves on being intellectuals more than they are priding themselves on being racist. Well, it's the latter in some other places, like, you know what I'm saying, Bible Belt spaces, Middle America, things like that. So are priding themselves on being racist. Well, it's the latter in some other places, things like that. So um I do think like if people are in a state where the laws like offer protection, I do think like if people are in the laws like offer protections and some flexibility to pursue damages, that we should always be pursuing laws like offer protections and some flexibility damages, that we should always be pursuing damages. This guy right here is doing it on behalf of feeling forced to affirm somebody and it being against his beliefs. That's wild. I literally just had this conversation with a friend, an old friend who I reconnected with for one day, and he was saying the same thing, that his core beliefs wouldn't allow him to affirm who I was, while also with a friend, an old friend who his core beliefs wouldn't allow him to affirm, so saying that he don't think he could ever cause me harm because we've known each other so long. And I had to let him know he was being harmed. His core who I was, while also caused me harm because we've known each other. So he was being harmed. His core, if this is his core belief and what he aligns with, and it does not affirm who I am, inherently he will inherently and probably unintentionally may or intentionally cause harm, depending on what he's
Right.
leaning on, like in the action, whenever you know what I'm saying, the harm like is caused. And yeah, like I feel like because they will do these things, we should also do these things and pursue damages whenever, because he could sue the school system, right? But the other people can also sue the school system, right? There is a sandwich of pressure where the school system and the system is forced to look at itself or to bleed out funding, you know what I'm saying, and lose and experience collapse through financial collapse, because they're gonna have to pick a side. They try to play the middle all the time, like systems like education and accommodations industries, things like that, that often refuse to accommodate in the way of affirming trans people's existence in the space.
Wow. You definitely hit a lot of points, side quest, and I wanted to ask, how long was you an educator when you had experienced that?
Man, it was my first year in teaching. It was my first year in teaching. But I've been an activist for a long time. So like part of that when I went into education, it was off the advocacy of children. What I didn't know was like what I was stepping into like in teaching in Southern California. Cause I'm from Atlanta originally.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a culture shock. But why you ask? What's up?
Well, because I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and it was really like deep for me because I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like black teachers are not respected the same as white teachers. And I do realistically feel like black teachers are a lot of times judged
Mm-hmm.
and stereotyped because of our history. And I was just kind of telling Cascade teachers are a lot of times judged
Mm-hmm.
and stereotyped. Earlier, I was like, we as a culture, I feel like it's a trend to hate on our people. And I remember when I spoke to my friend, I was like, we need to start having more black elementary schools, black high schools, black. I was like, we need to start having elementary schools, black high schools, more funding for black colleges because they have black colleges already. And just black towns and black unity, like, and more LGBT just already. And just unity, like, unity and LGBT allies within blackness, because black rights, in my opinion, are also LGBT rights too. It all falls under the category of marginalized communities. And I don't know, I just feel like at this point, it's just like it all falls under the category of marginalized communities. At this point, it's just like I don't want for us to build some shit just so they can come over and tear it all up. You know, I want us to build some shit that's unbreakable. I want our culture to make our own Rockefellers. You know,
For one, we should divest from creating any Rockefellers because that's how we got here in this like place of private over privatization, where we're now being like run by millionaires because we're so heavily dependent on everything that they bought once they acquired all the resources. You know what I'm saying?
I want us to just build our own. Is what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I understand. I
Like
understand.
how the white people, they build their own shit, but no, not really. They steal shit. But you know,
Uh huh. Uh huh.
let
Yeah,
me
you got
stop
it.
for a second.
Yeah,
It's not what
yeah.
I'm saying, it's the way I'm saying it.
I
But
understand I understand the
you
vision.
do, yeah.
I
And
understand the vision.
I just want us to be on top more like but what's crazy is we used to be queens and kings and Mansa Musa and all of that. We had deities. We had all types of things. We had a lot of beautiful things in our culture. There's our people are talked about. Our people are two spirited. There's two spirited people talked about in Native American culture, the land that we live on right now. And it's just not talked about in the schools. And I feel like if it was talked about in the schools, there will probably be less hate crime. There will
Mm,
probably be less opportunities for our own people to gang up on our own people. RuPaul said it himself. He had been judged he had been judged by white people for being black, and he had been judged by black people for being gay. And it's like you gotta go anywhere and everywhere, and it's like fuck people pleasing, but where the hell is the love? Where the hell is the support? Where the hell is the unity? Because all these other cultures know how to do it. But like I said, I feel like it's starting to become a worse and bigger trend to hate on black people. And it's like, even with gay people, a lot of us, this is why I don't judge niggas that sorry for the language.
mm-hmm.
This is
Yeah.
why I don't judge people who are DL,
Mm-hmm.
because they're a part of us too, even if they are secretive about it, even if they tell a few people, maybe one family or two family members know, but when they go out in the streets, they gotta act like they hood. They gotta act tough. They gotta be solo dolo, be machismo or masculine. Cool. They can have that. But at the end of the day, they are part of our community too. But here's the thing. If we started building our own and teaching our own, then we wouldn't have no more DLs. Then we wouldn't have no more teachers that are being judged because they refuse to allow to be called monkeys and joked about and clowned. You know what I'm saying? If we started building our own, then we would stop a lot of this shit that's going on in the world.
So just to speak to like yes, like and like just to circle back to this article that's like up for subject like it- so we need resources, right? You see this guy right here,
Yeah.
he's utilizing like the harm that he's expressing that happened to create a transfer of wealth of some
Right.
sort. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like oftentimes like yes, we should acknowledge our harm, but like to be more efficient in how we and to have some efficiency as to not like have such huge energetic leaks by staying in the harm. Yes, process our feelings around harm that we experience, but also pursue damages to assist in recovering from the harm. You know what I'm saying? And when I say recovering, that's mental recovery, that's financial recovery, and if you really feel, if we really loving on yourself, advancement is a form of recovery. Get me so high up financially that I never have to experience this again. You know what I'm saying?
We
Or
need to
I can
teach
at
our
least
people how to.
build a community to not have, you know what I'm saying? Be able to put some space in between me and circumstances that are like the ones that I experienced. You know what I'm saying? Like type shit. And
Yeah.
that's what this person is doing. He won't have to teach anymore. And whenever, you know what I'm saying?
We need to
But
start teaching our people how to do lawsuits. Cause shit, if we teach more of our people to do lawsuits, a lot of motherfuckers will be sued.
that's what I'm saying. But that come down to self like esteem, right? And a lot of times black bodies or any type of black body, no matter the orientation, black bodies are often said to not experience pain the way that other people do, and we've internalized that lie, that non-true, that untrue statement. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And in that we find it I see that we find it difficult to communicate pain and discomfort and harm that are done to us mentally and physically, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, in
Yeah,
these
that's for sure.
ordeals. Yeah.
But man, I'm telling you, it's a lot of shit that I be thinking about. I be keeping it internal, but I feel like we need to start a group of open-minded black people. And what's sad is what people don't know is that the Black Lives Matter movement saved a lot of people and educated a lot of people. But it started by black lesbian women. But what's sad is we still have rainbow phobic and rainbow contra people in the black community who are against rainbow spirits just for their way of life because they follow that same Abrahamic religion,
Yeah.
that same indoctrine. They have twisted the belief of God and turned it into something it's not, as a weapon against natural life.
Hmm.
Do you know in Thailand? I'm trying to remember. I think it was in the Philippines. It's an Asian culture. It's an Asian culture. Do you know that our people were celebrated? Do you know that our people were called on? Do you know that our people were able to predict when somebody was able to, when somebody was having a baby, or when there was a war that was about to happen? Our people were actually glorified at one point. And it's like I feel like I know a lot of us were on thrones and shit. And it's like I don't know what spirits was jealous and homophobic and hated us on us that bad, But something happened in the old days that knocked us off our throne and reduced us into something that we're not, which is ordinary. We are far from ordinary. Our people needs to learn about how intellectual properties work. Our people need to start getting degrees. Our people need to get certifications. A ordinary life will never be a normal life for a rainbow spirit, and I stand on that.
So here's the thing, though. You know, like we do need all those things, right? Classism often stands in the way whenever you're reduced to like less than human. You know what I'm saying? If we talking particularly about black queer folks, you know what I'm saying? Black LGBTQ people.
Yes, rainbow
Um,
spirits. That's what I
yeah,
said.
yeah. So like, yes, we do need all those things, but people's nervous system is so traumatized. Like some of us are getting degrees and doing the work. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna
Um,
get a gang of queer folks and we gonna yell at everybody. I had to
yeah,
just let it out, but I'm listening.
yeah. Nah, it's like you like all those things do need to happen. I'm out here in California. It's like they be have like it's like very big on like they do the whole POC situation, but we're also very conscious of anti-blackness amongst non-black POC people, right? So
Hmm.
there's some like spaces that are like exclusively black where the black intellectuals, some people who do have degrees, some people who have experience in organizing who might not have degrees, you know what I'm saying? Where like build a community, a infrastructure, you know what
Hmm.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it looked like a bunch of like some no like what like traditional cultured people might call a bunch of weirdos getting together, but we're practicing community and building infrastructure in ways that people are dismissing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's usually a slow climb, but like out here, like because of practicing infrastructure like that. So like this guy right here who did what he did, who refused to name the pronouns of a kid in the classroom. If that were in California, what would have happened was the school would have got a federal violation of Title VII Civil Rights Acts on that student, and then because being transgender is a form, it's a disability out here.
It is.
Um, it's a disability. So then
Hmm.
California has the UNRRA protection that being transgender falls under. So him refusing to do it would make the school system or whoever they'll be there every time he would have misgendered that child. He would there was a $4,000 violation for every time he misgendered that child, every single time, plus the punitive damages that will go on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's committing a malice act on behalf of his religion, regardless if it's about his religion.
Do you identify as he, him?
Yeah, I'm a trans masculine identifying person.
I respect your identity and I will call you he, him.
Okay.
I identify as all gender identity besides non binary. Anyways, I feel like you should be a motherfucking lawyer. You know a lot about the motherfucking contracts and the code of conduct. You actually read your handbook. I can tell. And that's
Okay,
how I
I'm
was.
back.
Huh? Who was that?
No, I said I'm back. Hello.
Hi, Cascade. But as I
Yeah.
was saying, I feel like you actually know like the fucking handbook and the code of conduct and your rights. You know your rights. When
So,
they
ego, 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 apocalypse. I don't know how you say your name. Um, there, he's saying it violated his religious liberty because he's a Christian and that's the way he lives and believes. So this violates his belief. That's what his claim was.
what I feel like is he won't win the case.
They say he
Um,
settled.
Yeah. So they settled. So I mean, if you
that
count
was
settle,
smart
if
because he would have embarrassed himself.
wait, if you could count settlements as a W, then he won. It just depends on how you personally look at settlement. Some people think settlement is a lose. Some people think settlement as a win. It just depends on how you view settlements. Um, so yeah, he actually sued the school because he did not agree with the decision that they made in regards to this specific case. So yeah.
I mean, I just think it's the whole situation of if you have a religious belief, you must conform to my ways of life, or we can't deal with each other, or I can't work for you, or I have to sue you. At the end of the day, if you're looking into history, being a gay person or being a trans person was a mental disability. He's the one that should be sued if he violated a person's gender identity, because you're not understanding that this is a person who feels, these are children who feel like my mom and dad is married, they're in a straight relationship, but I am a boy, and one day when I become a man, I want to have a husband. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm a girl, I feel like I was born a boy, or if I'm a boy, I feel like I should have been a girl. Like me personally, I don't deal with that type. I identify as bi, and I identify as like all gender spectrums besides non-binary, because I am feminine and masculine mixed presenting, but my feminine is strong. And sometimes people call me girl, and I used to be offended by that, but when I like really embodied what I felt that meant to me, it was no reason to be offended, because I see it as my beauty. You know what I'm saying? And it's just something that people, it's something that being a part of this community, what some people don't know is other people know what you are before you do. And that's a scary situation. But people think they know what you are before you do. And that's just how life is. They be like, oh, that boy, he gay. Oh, that girl, she's a dyke. Like this, the shit that they be saying, it's scary because we're not educated. We have to figure this out ourselves sometimes. And some of us are lucky enough and blessed enough to have a leader or an elder that can teach us the pronouns and the meanings of these things. Like, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I feel like there should have never been a settlement. The only reason why I think they settled is because they didn't want too much attention.
Mm-hmm.
I know if they would have been in their right mind, they would have said, fuck you, we're not settling. They would have said, you gonna have to go to trial.
It's in Indiana. It's in Indiana. Cascade.
Cascade's present right now.
Jen, do you know if this case is in Indiana?
He said it was in Indiana. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, it's in Indiana. They already know what time it is if he is awarded punitive damages. If he go to court, and you got a bunch of Bible thumper Klansmen in there on the jury, yeah, they got, because the punitive damages could be triple what they asking for. And if he got 650K, I'm sure he asked for $1 million. I'm sure he asked for $1 million. And you take $1 million to court, he could be awarded 10 millions in damages just to punish anybody supporting transgender folks in this capacity.
Yeah, and they probably settled just because it would have cost more in legal fees to continue. But as Lee, who was up here earlier, said, he probably would have lost if it had went to court, but it probably would have also cost so much, unfortunately. But my take on all of the lawsuits from that are caused by harm is that it's costing everyone. Ultimately, whether it's covered by insurance or not, it costs the taxpayers, which costs everyone. And I wish my fellow IT people would wrap their minds around that you're unaliving all of us, every single one of us, regardless of, yeah.
Right. It like alluding to the class war.
Yeah, I mean, it's all wrapped up, but like, if people want to actually topple the capitalism table, white people need to get rid of all forms of racism in their mind and then spread that information around. And then everyone else who isn't white, there's plenty of anti-blackness that needs to be deconstructed, because that came from the whiteness as a system. So yeah, I mean, all of the things do go that deep, and I wish people would understand that. Like, it's Mariana Trench deep.
Realistically, I love how you think. I love how you think, Jen. But I feel like what I've learned from how this world works, and from how people work, some people it's just in them to just be evil. Not all people. Some people can change. I've witnessed it myself. I love how you worded that. Um, we need to deconstruct. I love how you worded that because some people can change and not all of y'all are bad. I know that. But I'm saying, like, I feel like some people have just been taught racism so much that they can't be untaught it. It's kind of like learning 2 + 2 is 4. You can't learn how 2 + 2 is not 4. Unlearn it. Or like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like they believe it because they feel like it's the truth and that's the way that they can live long and be happy and be peaceful is by treating black people the way that they treat them, treating immigrants. This whole, what I think is crazy? Can you hear me, Jen?
I hear you.
You know what I think is sad and crazy? Is how it's Mexicans that are from Mexico that come here, get jobs working for ICE, and deport their own people back to their own country just over a damn traffic ticket. It's sad. It's so sad. Like that's the real world that we live in. And I think it really just starts with people within their own culture. That's what it really starts with. What I've learned from an older white man from Louisiana, and I will always love this man for telling me this, is that you can change. You can't control how people act, but you can control how you react. You can't control people's actions, but you can control your reaction. That's what I've learned. And I love that. That taught me a lot. That taught me that nothing good or bad, hope for the best, pray, wish people well. You know what I'm saying? And shit. You get it?
I get it.
Yeah.
That is very much,
Jen, I
very
want
much.
to slightly host this on my main to see what happens. I said I want to slightly host this on my main page just to see what happens.
Which one's your main page now?
Uh, well, I didn't want to do these topic type of lives on that main page, but I think I want to change it over just to see. So I'll comment is this page, the Cascade Storyteller page. That's the page with all of my followers on it. So if you guys don't already, please follow that page. I might switch over. I'm thinking about switching over. I might just do it. Cause this is wild work. And I bet the same what's gonna be crazy if it's the same people come back on my main page. I'm like, I remember you. Um yeah, I might switch to my main, but hold on.
Also, Cascade, if I'm being a little too much with the blocking and muting people, let me know. Okay? Dear Hope, how much true crime have you committed? Cascade, were you going live on another device?